So hopefully we should be live now. I'm just going to put on some music and then hop in a Discord VC in the private Brioverse server. And then hopefully just chill. I'm going to work on the making the line art here. And yeah. So not too much is gonna happen today, it'll just be a nice chill stream. Here we go. Yeah, let me just go ahead and hop in a VC, I think. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. And then I'll share my screen over here, I suppose. There we go. Nice. And now I'll just work on this. So I think last time I streamed art, I was just doing coloring. That should be in here. But this time I'm just going to do the outline. So I have like the sketch here. And then I'll take the sharp pen and just go over it. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna move, gotta make sure I'm on here. There we go, move that to 20 is what I'm gonna do. I think I'll start with the horns first. Cause like what happened here is you like broke them off so that are more rugged. And I don't have to worry about it being like perfectly straight. I mean, I do a little more at the base, but also there's hair there, so it still doesn't have to be perfect. Go. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about this part yet. Hi Potato, hi Zill, how are both of you doing? Hope that you're doing pretty well. I'm just drawing Mist today, and it should be a fairly chill stream. I don't actually have like a set playlist for him yet. Hi Dragana, how you doing? Yep, just chilling. Nice to see you guys though. Also because I cook on Wednesdays, so I do things that it's very easy for me to just be like, okay, time for me to go. And art's one of those things. And also it's easy to stream because I know this will take a long time to do regardless. So yeah, these are ice, so I'm going to do that later because then I'll make Seojong Miss Haze's mother. Definitely. But because that's ice, I'll do that outline separately, so that way I can make the lines here slightly different, so you can see that this is like transparent kind of. There we go. So now we have like this crown thing. I mean, I guess you can, I don't know whether this would technically be called a crown or not. Now here you just see me Control-Zing, undoing everything until it's close enough to how I want it. There we go. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to give him like a kind of like Ice King feel to his character. Like, he may be a sad boy, but he's a cool sad boy. There we go. Want that to go up a bit higher. There we go. My day's been pretty good. Thank you for asking, Jugana. How's yours? And hello, Exploding Creeper. Welcome. I do recognize you. So welcome back to my streams. We're just chilling and doing art. Okay, that's about where I wanted, I think. And I'm sure that there's better ways of doing this, but I don't do that, I guess. There we go. I'll make this a separate layer, so that way I could erase what I don't want here without erasing the part of the horns. There we go. That's close enough to what I want. Oh, I did not mean to click on the square, I meant to get the eraser. There we go. Let me erase that, because that's like behind. Kind of. Yeah, my day's been really chill. I feel like I've been very productive today. Hi Milton, how are you doing? Okay, and then we can merge that. I feel like I've been very productive. I've done dishes, I've done laundry, well, taken a shower. I don't know. I just feel like I've done a bit. So this is the first time today that I've like sat down and done something more relaxing, which is just drawing. Alright, so there's the crown thing. And I think it'd be easiest if we do his ears first and like the outline of his face and then go back and do the hair. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Ears aren't really meant to be pointed, they're meant to be more rounded. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I usually like sketch out. Yes, I do play Roblox. I just am not happening to play it today. I actually played Roblox like yesterday and the day before. This is the first time this week I streamed something that wasn't Roblox. Hope you feel like that every day. Thank you, Jagana. There we go. Okay, now we could do hair. So there's a bit of... I mean, the crown bit here is covering most of the hair that he has over there. But then he has like this strand over here that I drew. And usually when I draw, I like sketch things out first and then I go back over and do this more smooth outline. And then it basically is like you make your own coloring sheet. And then you just color it in the rest of the way. Here we go. And if you guys want me to turn the music up louder or quieter, just let me know, because I could do that. This is interesting. Hayes bursting through. Mother, I think we got a milk mist. Whose day just been ruined by Hayes. Hayes, you never had milk in the first place, and I'm a male. For you guys who don't know, Mist is one of my roleplay characters, and Zill over there plays Mist's son, Hayes. So it's just it's an interesting dynamic. And Hayes pretty much, like, he only calls Zill mother. Even though Mist is a male. It's fun. I sketched this hair shape out weird. Why'd I do that? I guess that's closer to along the lines of what I want. Art. Control Zing until you get the line you want. In my case, anyway. There we go. Now I guess I could just add the other bits like that. There we go. Interesting to know that you're the same person. Art, yes. Art Gober. Okay, I did put this on. Okay, good, I did put that on a different layer so I could erase this. There we go, that's better. Cause Queen of Winter, Winter's Heart. Mist here is actually a male. He just happens to have, I mean, a somewhat more feminine appearance. Just make sure I saw you in Roblox, because I think I did. You may have. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Okay. I think that's as much as I'm gonna do with this hair for now. Until I get like the rest of the shape. So just erase what I don't need. There we go. Yes, I did play in the Dragon Venture Solstice event. I did indeed. Well, at least one of them. I've played in one of them. I don't know if I did the 2021 on the channel. I did the 2019 one, I think, though. One of them. I did the first Solstice event on the channel. I'm reason to call... Yeah, I miss his mom or mother. So you do. Okay, and then his head is, like, back here, kind of, which is why the crown sits like that. Because there's more head. And then he's got the jaw here. Was her name Bork in 2021? No. It was not. Oh, I need to merge that. There we go. Well, I don't need to merge it. I could leave it out there and be fine. I'm going to. It's a lot harder for me to do it on this side just because of the way my hand moves. Good enough. And then I could just add another line here to kind of smooth it out, or try to. One day. One day. There we go, good enough. Maybe I should have made that another layer, actually. Come on. There we go. Close enough. So long as it doesn't look like... Okay, that's alright. Maybe I can make that a bit thinner like that. There we go. Good enough. Hi, Fox. Was it Cloud Dragon? Nope, I don't know any of those. I've always been Ember Dragon here. Yeah, that one line just did not want to work out. I'm really surprised, actually, that so many people are here. I'm not used to people really showing up to art streams, so welcome. I mean, that is kind of why I decided to rename the channel from Ember Dragon Gaming to just Ember Dragon. Because I was like, I'm gonna do more than just gaming, and you guys get to deal with it. This is what I feel like doing today, so this is what we're doing today. And you're just kind of along for the ride. It's all fun. I mean, it's still mostly gaming, though. Certainly. We're all dragon lovers? I mean, I like dragons a lot. Definitely. There we go. Maybe. And he's gonna have pupils, I just didn't draw them. X anyone off this live? Well, I was just saying no, I've pretty much always ever been Emperor Dragon here on YouTube. I mean, except for my personal account, which is just, you know, my name. But I haven't revealed what my name is, so... yeah. Zero be transforming to Ryu. Interesting. You like cats and potatoes? I like cats and potatoes. Both are nice. Well, I've never... Oh no, that's not entirely true. I had a cat like once, kind of. We had a black cat named Twilight who ended up dying on Halloween because she got sick. But other than that, we haven't had any cats because my parents are both of them allergic to cats? I don't remember. But there's definitely a cat allergy there. And then one of my parents just doesn't like cats in general. Well, not cats in general, just like pets. not big pet fans. There we go. And then maybe I'll have like more, just kind of experimental, might have more hair over here. I'm not good at drawing hair. But otherwise, it kind of looks weird. See if we have like... I don't know. This looks a bit like Loki. Huh. You're not wrong. I don't know how I didn't notice that, but you're not wrong. I do really like Mist's design though in general. Like probably one of my favorite characters I've designed. Okay, so what if we do that? And... there we go. Mist and Hayes finally calls him dad or father. Hayes, hey dad, Mist, wait, did you say what I think you just said? True. It's kind of weird because in the roleplay, like, Mist and Hayes haven't even reunited yet. But we still joke about it. I don't know if I like the hair there. I think I'm just gonna keep it what it was. But then I'll still add, I think, lines here, kind of like in the original sketch. Yeah. Why is this line sketch so weird? Because it's a sketch, that's why. And then I fix it in like the actual drawing, but... there we go. And then... let's try to do this as best we can. It's a lot easier to do it with sketching than it is with like one line trying to draw as straight as you can. Do I like seafood? Like shrimps? Like shrimp and crabs and lobster and that stuff, yeah, I like. Some seafood, it kind of depends if I'm in the mood for it. Fish, usually no. But like shellfish, yeah, usually. There we go. Yeah. Crab is slightly annoying if you get it like with the shell, because then you have to crack it open and it's just a lot of work for what feels like a little bit of food. Aside from that... oh, I probably should have merged those. There we go. So now I can erase. There we go, that bit of neck there. And merge that. And then... there we go, move that down there. I like this sort of collar thing. Actually, this one goes way further down, because it kind of goes in front of this shoulder piece here. Asians don't need arms, they use teeth. I mean, fair. I guess. To what, crack, like, crab shells? We have like, what's it called, like a seafood fork? But there's like a little fork that you use to like crack open shells. Nope. Come on. Okay, what if I try just going from this way? Well, I have better luck doing that. It's better, I guess. I mean, it's not the best line in the world, but it's alright. Hi, Astro, how you doing? They be built different. Perhaps they do. Okay, then I'll go ahead. Or I could just erase that. I mean, it doesn't line up with this, though. So I guess I'll just redo that line. Alright. I mean, that's one way to eat crab. Have all seafood had shells? That'd be kinda annoying. Probably wouldn't eat it as much. There we go. I'll merge that down. I mean, it just, like, you can work with shells, it's just you would typically prefer not to have to break apart shells. Nope. One day, the line will be how I want it to be. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough. Like that, I guess, maybe. It still bothers me that it's bigger than the other one. I'll fix that one then. Maybe I'll just... Okay, let me just try this part again. I'm gonna redraw this line how it needs to be. Just use Nokia phone. Yes. The only proper way to break open seashells. Let me just try and see if I could do all of this in one motion. And if that'd be better. So that way the lines don't end up looking all weird. See, my main difficulty with that is trying to get that to connect like here. It's a good thing that I'm typically a very patient person. But sometimes it's a bit frustrating. I'm sure there are better ways to do this, it's just I haven't discovered them yet. But one day I will. Lines. Boss fight. With the lines. Okay, so what if we have one line here? And I do another line here. And then I just erase this. As best I can. Okay, well we can probably just do what we did for the... I feel like that's... I just held pure disappointment. Yeah. There's a universe where you eat dogs and have sheep as pets. Then you'd probably find that normal. Alright. I think that's good enough. And now we do it for the other side. I feel like these aren't symmetrical, but there's not a whole ton I could do about it with, you know, how it's angled. What if dragons existed? That'd either be cool or awful. Okay. Yeah. So now I think we do the shoulders. I think that's the most natural step here. So merge that down. And then... I love how I'm just like chill art stream and the music in the background's like boss fight. Much appreciated. Okay, that's... Nope. More food. True, more food. Okay. Then I'll just make another line and try to... Hello, Sailor. Welcome back to existence, then. There we go, let's... And then we can just erase that, because that's why we made another layer. There we go, look at us being smart. Okay, we merge that down. Boss music is relaxing, just not to everyone. True. Bonk. Your bonks are appreciated. Yeah, that doesn't line up exactly there, but I bet we could just... Oh. Okay, we could erase that. We could probably make another line here. Move that off. There we go. Then erase that somewhat. Just those little lines there. Or we could get a really small eraser to kind of get that out of the way. Not that it matters, because I really doubt many people are going to zoom in enough for it to be, Yeah, you can join. You're able to join, it's just if you want to come in and talk or whatever. So yeah, you're free to be there. There we go. Because I figured that if nobody showed up to like the actual stream, because usually art streams are a bit smaller, then could always just talk in Discord or whatever. There we go, I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Jagana. Now... Yeah, I was saying that I really doubt anyone's gonna zoom in enough to be like, oh my gosh, that one little line is overlapping. But I'm still just sitting there and, fixing it anyway. Okay. There we go. And then I'll have another line here to try and connect these. I think that's like the best strategy of doing this. And then we could just erase whatever parts we don't need to make it at least appear a bit smoother. Okay, that might be better to erase this part. Good enough, I'd say. What is the Discord? The Discord I'm in currently is the private invite only one. So not just anyone can join this VC, but Sailor's there so she can. I do have a public one though that I could put the link to at some point. Oh, I'm happy I was able to help you, Eric. And welcome to the stream. Where I'm just doing art today because I feel like it. Okay, trying to get the symbol. This is the same symbol that, like, you'd typically be able to see on his forehead, but, like, the crown thing is covering it, so you can't see it. One day. There we go. See, you could see that there's the circle thing there, and then in the original image I had of him, yeah, it's way down there. Yeah, I'm glad that you like art. Usually, you know, the channel is more known for gaming, so art streams tend to be smaller. But I'm glad that there are some of you here who enjoy it regardless. My channel is just, yeah, I do whatever I want, and then you guys are all along for the ride. It's just, I stream whenever I'm in the mood to do, or stream. You see, the beginning of it's always really satisfying, it's the ending more. I think that's close enough to what I want. Gonna merge that down. There we go. Kinda like that, yes. Then I want to delete that part. We'll erase it. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, merge that. And then... there we go. Right back down there. I'm just making new layers for everything because then it's easier to delete what I don't want. There you go. Now I have all the monsters and Monsters of Theria. Congrats! Welcome to the Champion Club then. Was it Champion or Expert? I think it was, no, it was Expert. Welcome to the Expert Club. You still probably have a bit for Champion, yeah? My goodness, it's been a while since I played Monsters of Etheria. It's because it's been a while since they've had a new monster. Everything is art? Yes. Alright, so we have that. And then we try to do the other shoulder, I think. So... it's more like... it's really wavy because of the angle it's at. It would have been really good if the line didn't get shakier at the end. Close. Nope. There we go. How do you get to the private Discord? I have to invite you personally. Well, I or someone who's already in it. So usually not many people get in. I kind of... basically someone who's already in there has to trust you. So it's the people I trust and the people I trust. And then occasionally the people they trust. Have fun raiding the Oreo stash, Sailor. How do I feel about that? I mean, it's not the best, but I think it'll do. Okay. This I just need to... there we go. There's not the best lines over here, but it'll do. Alright. Is Monster Theory working for the new map and new monster? I don't know. I think right now they're working on what, the Halloween skins for this year. Okay, let's... There we go. We have that there. Move that down there. And alright. And then there's like the bits of the symbol that are visible from this side here. Cause trying to draw with perspective is fun. There we go. Yeah, it's Halloween. Well, not anymore, but they're working on Halloween event skins. Okay, I think that's alright. And then what? I think the most logical way to move forward would either be this arm and then the chest piece. Also, you may see that like this hand is not sketched in at all, it's just like a lump. But that's because when in the finished thing there's gonna be a wolf here, so it's gonna be blocking that hand anyway, so I was like there's no point sketching out something that's not even gonna show up. And there'll be an owl on his arm and be cool and all. But right now we're just focused on Mist. Developer gotta make the map like spooky, new spooky monster at limited edition. I think so. Or maybe, I think they might just have skins and not a full-blown event, but who knows. Thank you, Eric. Okay. We just have this here. And then we could erase those lines. Arms are usually easy like that. Not too difficult to draw. Hi, that guy. How you doing? I'm gonna leave those lines here until I do this other part of the arm. Which is... Oh, I'm trying to draw with an eraser. That's not how this works. Okay. We draw up, around like this, and back down there. Alright, I'll see you in your back, Jagana. I feel like, personally, their work's slowed down a bit, but also they're just doing different things than they usually focus on. More focused on other things than monsters. Like, they've been reskinning stuff, I think. There's a lot of what they've been doing. Alright, and then we want, like, this part here that's around the... what? Van brace. Kinda like that. And then... think... yeah, we'll erase this part then. No, not that part. This part. Hello. How are you doing? Rest in peace. Your mic sounds fine to me. I know mine is also typically seems to be quieter though. I think. There we go. And then we just have this little part of elbow. Sometimes it creates a backup in the middle of me drawing, which I appreciate, but also means, okay, time to wait for it to make a backup, because otherwise I'm just sitting there. There we go. I don't know when the Halloween event in Monsters of Theria is gonna start, no. I think they said it'll be delayed for like 2 more days. So what, it should be there Friday maybe? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you could check their Twitter or something and see what they're up to. You'd think that for Monsters of Theria being the main thing my channel is known for, that I'd pay more attention to what they're doing, but I don't always. And sometimes it's like, Ember, go check out Monsters of Theria, they have an update that redid the backpack. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not gonna do like a video talking about, oh wow, look, they changed the backpack. 200 days, that means... It's been a really long time since I've played it. Alright, I'll see you in return, Potato Cat. Also, I never have like any idea what I'm doing with the hands when they're armored, so we just pretend that this is how hand armor works, whether it is or not. Actually, I usually just don't have any idea what I'm doing when it comes to armor, but then Ventaler came with all his armored characters, and guess what? I'm drawing armor now. Like before this, I had pretty much like no armored characters whatsoever. It was always just like, well, there's Ventaler and there's Darsuna. They wear armor, I get deal with it. And then like, that one time I drew Ember with Mizutsune armor. And now like the Basil and Lunastra. But those 3 I had like a clear reference. Fair enough. I don't know. I'm really bad at like muscular characters. Like I play quite a few different male characters, but none of them are especially like big muscular masculine character. I mean, like the closest I've gotten to that is like I'm going to talk as Malraz a bit. Or like right Orzon. Like most of my male characters are kind of like smaller. Like Dusk and... I mean, Mist is tall, but he's still kind of generally more feminine appearance, I guess. Also, are we going to ignore the fact that Mist is supposed to have claws? Yes. Unless I have his claws coming out of the armor or something, but eh. Are you doing the corn maze? Hmm. Nice. Ah, yes, I love when they allow you to do that. Hello, Noelle. How are you doing? Welcome. I think yeah, I'm also typically bad at them. So that's when I developed the strategy, just I'm gonna stay to the right until I get out. Hmm. Okay. I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get. It's very spooky. The spookiest. Oh no. It's... You can't possibly let that happen. You must get the corn at all costs. You got the corn! Congrats on the achievement. That is getting the corn. Nice. And I hope that you are enjoying your ramen in school, Noelle. I want ramen now. I'm cooking dinner tonight, but we're not having ramen today. We're having orange chicken sandwiches. What? I want to see this. No, I do not. Mm-hmm. Interesting. There we go. Very nice. Probably not. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but considering it's not like a full song was put in, yeah, very much doubt. Yo, hands done. Finally. Fair enough. Yeah. It just made things a bit difficult. Huh. Interesting. I could say that I've never done that in Spanish, I don't think. I say I don't think as if there's a chance I may have, and I know for a fact I didn't. I mean, fair enough, I guess. I just feel like make it a little difficult. Hmm. I can always appreciate the popcorn gun. Okay, I could clean up these lines in a bit. And by in a bit, I mean right now. Hopefully without making the line look really weird there. See if I can make that line thinner. Yeah, it's bothering me a bit that's asymmetric, but there's not a whole ton I could do about it unless I want to spend like a ridiculously long amount of time on this. Just trying to make things look exactly how I want them. Doesn't have to be perfect, just good enough. And welcome back, Noelle, if I didn't already say welcome back. Intense concentration. There we go. Now you gotta try and kind of do the same thing for the other side. It should be easier because it's a bit shorter. Because of how it's turned. There we go. Well, kinda. I just want to make that line look a bit bigger so it looked a bit more normal. Hope I didn't mean to make new layer. Oh, I guess we also need this over here because of shoulder. I guess that'd be erased. And that there'd be erased. There we go. That can be merged with that. Now, like, side there and the side there. There. And I can erase that. Didn't notice that this was a bit messier. There we go. And alright, so that's how it looks without the outline so far. And then we'd probably do this here. And then we could do this arm, because this arm's behind this here. So really we just need trying to draw with an eraser. I got that line here, and there, that line there. And then there'd be these bits. Which usually in my artwork, whenever you see these spirals, it means I have no idea what to do with this thing that looks too empty, so I'm just gonna make a swirly thing here. Yeah. And then with like drawing Vintator's armor, it's like, something should be added here. Time to make more glowy bits. Super cool glowy things, I think is what I actually called the layer. Well, maybe not super cool glowy things, just cool glowy things. This bit's looking a bit empty. Time to put a cool glowy thing. Just... Alright. Okay, and I think this is part of layer 11. Yeah, so something like that. Now we get to merge those down and get rid of these bits that are going over into the other areas where they're not supposed to be. There we go. Do the same thing up here. Maybe don't worry about the bottom there until we have, like, this waist thing. Alright. Then we have other spiral thingy here. I think that needs to be a bit thinner. And probably like more dramatic a spiral than the other side because angles and stuff, I guess. we go. And then there'd be a little bit of overlap there, but not as much as the other side. It's like that, maybe? I should probably go to more of that. Yeah, that's alright. And then with this part, it's just kind of sharper lines. Hmm? I need to make sure to keep it on the time because I need to start cooking at around 4:30 today. Which is also why I was just like, I'm only doing the line art today. There we go. And now we can erase this little bit that's overlapping. Yeah, I can make that bigger and just erase what I don't need. But behold, that's what I did. And I'll erase that. There we go. Actually, I wanted... There. That's more what I wanted. Clean that up a bit. And there we go. And then I could just make another sort of attach these. Welcome back. Fair enough. My brothers aren't home yet, so I don't have to worry about either of them bursting in, even though the only one I'd really worry about doing that is Tyus, because Tyus... Tyus just... he does like to just walk in. For like no reason. Like usually he'll just like walk in and then lay down on my bed. I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, I'm tired. This is my room. Your room is literally closer to like everywhere else in the house than mine is. Mine is the farthest room from everything in the house you could pretty much possibly get. He just comes in anyway. Okay. That's what I wanted to make disappear. So yeah, most of that. And then I can merge that and then do his other arm. I do feel like there needs to be more decorative something on these pieces. But I think I just feel like that for now because there's no color at all yet. So it looks really bland. Yes, okay, I was about to say no unless they change their display name. At which case, like, wait a minute, who are you? Hmm. Uh, I think here we do this piece down here first. Which... Hello. How are you, Zil? I guess you're muted. But nice to have you here. Still just chilling and doing art. And... very nice. I'm sure they appreciate it a lot. Mm. So I just want to connect these. There we go. And then erase extra lines. Hello. Mm. I think I've heard you like once or twice before. I don't know either. I think I'm just gonna not bother to draw this hands like at all. This is where it ends. This is it. You're just being quiet. Hmm. Okay, and now we get cape. Because I feel like an armor set by itself without a cape usually just feels like it needs something more, so you add a cape. Hmm. But usually when I'm drawing, I just kind of always look at it and I'm like, I feel like this needs something more. And then when I start coloring, it's like I already had a whole lot. It just doesn't look like a whole lot until you start adding color. think that I'm pretty much happy with what I've sketched so far. It's just a matter of drawing and coloring it. I was just saying that it looks like there needs something more, and then when you start coloring you realize I already had plenty. Because it looks kind of empty without the color. There we go. Just being quiet. I'm just chill. Not doing a whole lot. I mean, I'm usually kind of quiet when it comes to streaming art and stuff, because it's not like, wow, this is a thing that has a lot of action and is very fast-paced and requires a whole lot of my attention. It's like, it's just the kind of thing that you could do and just kind of do mindlessly, I guess. Except when you're sketching, which actually does take some concentration, because that's me planning stuff. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, if she knows where she left it, she could probably get it. Reminds me once when I left a binder in a classroom somewhere, I didn't know which one it was, and I started freaking out because like, I think I may have lost a whole bunch of story ideas I've written. Which, I mean, when I say story ideas, you could pretty much assume it was Emberverse related because it was. So I was like, ah. Man. Alright. There we go. Kind of added these patterns on his cape to kind of nod to the patterns I drew over here on the profile image. When it comes like, I think when it comes to like drawings I'm proud of, I think there's that one Dusk drawing that like I occasionally make his profile picture with the white crystal. That one I'm really proud of. And then I think Ember and Mizutsune armor was pretty good. I mean, the Surgeon was alright, but eh. And then like the Eld Hall one I did. That one I'm really proud of. And then this one so far I'm proud of, but I think I have to wait for, well, to see how it looks when I finish coloring it to determine whether I actually like it or not. Because the line art could look really cool, but if I don't manage to color it how I want, then eh. But then I guess if I just keep all the coloring in its own folder, I could always come back whenever I get better at like coloring and then change it, redo it. The nice thing about having layers and stuff. I've never really played it, so I don't have an opinion. What's this layer? Oh, that I could just merge. There we go. Behold, this is an hour or so of work. You see, like, profile images? Like, profile images like these I could do in about an hour. Bigger images like this take way longer. But I've gotten really fast at profile images. Like, I've gotten those done. I've done enough of those to where it's like, yup. Speedrun. Speedrun drawing character profiles. Unless I do things like, welcome back Potato Cat. Unless I do things like, out hauls where I'm doing more stuff that I'm not as familiar with. In which case that takes longer. But usually profile images, boom, fast. Because they tend to be simpler and I don't have to worry about drawing the entire body, and usually no hands are involved. Yeah? Hi, core guy. How you doing? Chat's been pretty quiet for the most part. Okay. And this would be drawn here. There we go. What is your question? Yeah. If I set it up that way. They may be able to, but it's probably really quiet if they can hear you. For those of you who are still here, can you hear, you in chat, can you hear Sailor and Zill? Or just me in the music? We shall wait for response if there is any. Because again, usually art streams are smaller and have fewer people. So I don't know who's actively here and who's not. It is quiet. Also, if there's music and other people talking, I don't feel the need to talk as much. And if it's a smaller stream especially, it's just more chill. Just me doing what I do normally. Like, this is pretty much the same as it would be if I were just streaming in Discord and had nothing to do with YouTube and Twitch at the moment. I just like this. Okay, I can merge those. I mean, yeah, sometimes I do just be talking to nothing though. It must be like, an SMP proximity, you know, way back then. Whenever Ember would be talking to chat, and there'd be like Caleb there. Who are you talking to? Just Ember giving thumbs up. Because of course it's proximity chat, so if I was talking to chat, I mean I'm talking out loud, everyone around can hear. It was really funny because, Caleb... Okay, so, of course, back then, Ventaler was... Well, he was a voice until he was a spirit. And physically there. But, Ember was talking to Ventaler. Ember can see Ventaler. Caleb couldn't. So Ember's just like standing there talking to Air from his perspective. And he freaking gave me a bucket of milk and was like, I think you're sick or something. Drink this. Cause it's Minecraft and milk clears potion effects. And then Ember and Ventaler just kind of agreed, okay, maybe we shouldn't talk, like, when there's other people here, because they all think I'm crazy. It was fun. I kind of want to go back to SMP proximity. Wouldn't mind. Even though, canonically, like, that was 4th cycle and is supposed to be over at this point. But we still log on occasionally just to be there. Chill. Because, like, the server still exists. It's not like anything happened to it. It just kind of dead. SMP proximity is fun. I kind of wanted Orgo to just, like, go over to Ember and Ventaler and be like, look, here's, like, an object or something that allows you to just, like, teleport to Windcraft or something. Have fun. That way you could play there and it'd be still canon. And also explain where Ember and Ventaler go. They went to Windcraft, I guess. Well, to win. Alright. Oh, and then Malraz, he was also involved in SMP proximity, just not as much. Like, Ember mentioned him a lot, definitely. And then... Yes. I mean, that'd just be called, that would just be called, okay, this is now a YouTube membership only stream. Then they'd actually pay my rent. What? Yeah. That's, yeah, if I want to do that, it's just, okay, I'm turning this into a members only stream. You get to pay to make my character suffer. Have fun. And then there's less of a headache, and also they pay my rent. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that'd be the only time where it really makes sense too. Be happy. And also anxious. Happy, but also anxious at the same time. Because one, yay, I get to live doing the things I like. Two, oh gosh, there's a lot of people. uh... Yeah. I mean, every big Finn Tyler, please help. Ember just be like, ah. No. You're not wrong. Ember just suffering. Like, Ventaler, there are like 1,000 voices in my head and they all have names, and this one is called Whole Grain Donut. Ventaler, the bread cult and the pasta cult are fighting, help. Ventaler, there's only the two of us in my realm, but it sounds like we're in New York City. I don't know. Also, that would imply that Ember canonically knows what New York City is. Or just, I mean, I guess if somebody in chat mentions New York City, then she would know about it. Like, you can mention anything from the real world and Ember would know about it. Like, right now she probably assumes that YouTube and Twitch are two different nations, though. Who do you belong to, the YouTube nation or the Twitch nation? Ah yes, dual citizenship. And then it's like everything changed when the Discord nation attacked. mean, what other time for me to spread out to Facebook? Cause what, Mixer's not a thing anymore, I don't think. Oh, yeah, TikTok, I guess, is a thing. And then so there's YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook. I think that there is streaming on TikTok now. I'm pretty sure there's streaming on TikTok. Also, sorry Ninja, I'm not ignoring you, it's just I'm also mid-conversation. I mean, I'll probably join, well, next time I stream Emberverse, I'll probably be in VC. Like I am right now. You're just the louder ones. I mean, I think that Ember doesn't actually, like, hear the voices. Like, she can kind of... Yeah, it's like... So it's not like they're actually loud. It's just, there are a lot of thoughts, basically. Yeah, that probably is. I mean, I probably wouldn't be in trouble. It'd just probably be like, yeah, you're demonetized now. Have fun living. Yeah, I need to pay my rent. Actually, for now I've been fine because Monsters of Etheria is paying it, even though I haven't made a video on it in like 6 months, at least. Also language, I am streaming. Mhm. That kind of just sounds like me forgetting I had laundry yesterday. I was like, oh crap, today was my laundry day. Oh no. Oops. Like, I forgot I'm supposed to be doing that on Tuesdays now? You see, I used to do it on the weekends, which is why it felt so weird and I forgot about it. Hmm? Why is the why? Stab? I don't know, I'm not in... Something about beans. Something about beans. Yeah, jamon is ham. Frijoles is beans. Delicioso. Fair. Yeah, I'm not actively looking at the Discord, so... Because I'm drawing. That's Spanish. Oh, wait. I didn't make another layer. There we go. So that needs to be... There we go. And then just erase all these little... What? That's a fair assessment. Sopa is soup. Maybe there's multiple words for soup? Oh, hamon with an M is ham. Mm. You see, I would have Mist to make like a ton of ice puns, but he's not really a punny or joking person. Well, he's just sad. How did I get so good at virtual art? Practice. A lot of practice and kind of looking at what other people do. Mm. Yeah, cause like, I did a lot of digital drawing over the course of like a year or so, and then the more you do it, the more you end up improving. And also like doing the height chart made me really good at humans. Because I had to actually pay attention to like proportions and stuff, so I got better with that. Yeah, no, it just takes a lot of practice and then you improve. The more you do it, the better you get. Yeah, because that's two different experiences, definitely. I'd say it's a lot easier to draw on digital once you figure out what you're doing, though. Like, I'm probably much better digital than physical. But I can do physical still. I only actually... I did digital art, like bits and pieces of it a while ago. But I only really started doing it, like, last year. Because before then it was mostly physical. Mm-hmm. Mm. I've changed like Dusk's appearance I've changed a lot more in the roleplay than I like ever have before. Then he pretty much just looks the same otherwise. Okay, fun fact, the Emberverse started as a story about wolves. So I used to have to specify that I was talking about the human version of Dusk instead of, you know, his Terralicus form. His Terralicus form was his default. Imperium started as a wolf. Fun fact of the day. Wolf Imperium. Well, Ember was never a wolf. Well, because she was created after. She was created after. But like... Well, yeah, not real life me. Even character Ember was never a wolf. Because she was created after all that stuff. But the first characters that were created, like Vita was a wolf, like Ashiel, Orzon. Pretty much everyone in the 9th cycle was originally a wolf. Until I was like, screw that, they're all humans now. Because I like that more. Or humanoids. Yeah. Except it wasn't even like furries, it's just they're straight up wolf. Like warrior cats. But yeah, no, they're just straight up wolf. In the way that warrior cats are just straight up cats. As you do. It's the only proper response. Hmm. Beautiful. Almost done with the line art here. Oh, but he has wings. I'm just sitting here silently enjoying this. Why do I smell like why does it smell like there's food when I know for a fact there's not food because I'm cooking dinner today? Anyone who just like randomly joins in the stream must be so confused. But we're just vibing. What do I use to do art? Medibank. Oh, that's unfortunate. Here we go. Now, just kind of have this part over here, I guess. Look, I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm doing. I just said I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm doing. Clearly I don't. Nope. Okay, and I could probably... Okay, so sometimes, you know, Brian's not able to roleplay. So I'll just, like, pull out stuff whenever we do talk to, catch him up on what happened, which means I voice act most of your characters. Okay, so Eldrin. Well, Pyro in general, with his, characters, how he does, like, the laugh thing. I will straight up, I don't like laughing. I don't like reading out laughing. So I'll literally just go, Instead of how creepy I know it's supposed to be, I just, That's how I voice act Aldrin in Makar. Also, Brian voice acting Dersuna is always great, because it's just... I don't know how to describe it, he just makes Dersuna's voice, like, really unnecessarily deep. What do I need to erase over here? Anything? No. Sometimes if there's a lot of lines, I kind of lose track of what on earth I'm drawing. Yes. Sometimes. Actually, I could just... Do you remember when I was talking about how my room was unreasonably cold? It's either, like, way hotter than the rest of the house, or way colder than the rest of the house, and there's, like, no middle ground, I swear. Nice. Oh. That's nice. Very nice. Here's farming candy corn and gets flashbacks to yesterday. Yeah. Hi 11K, how are you? The Psyduck man has arrived. Ah, I hate wing talons. Teemo is the only meaning of life. Yeah, I need to get back to the surprise lock, don't I? See, we could see Teemo again. Might have to do that tomorrow. The surprise lock. But as we know, all the favorites Pokemon / Lumians become Emberverse characters. Also the Emberverse, where characters from future, well, characters from the past are named after characters from the future. Mm. Like Kanto. Kanto was a Cynomoth from our Lumion Legacy Nuzlocke. Became a canon character. I mean, I think like of Zero as like a dragon type because that just makes sense. But also I feel like there's not a ton of dragon Pokemon that like match him. Actually, I don't think there's any dragon Pokemon that really match him. But obviously Dusk is a Dusk Lycanroc. Like, it's just, yeah. There's not much debating that. Even though he's definitely better as like a Revenine from Lumion Legacy. It fits much better. Sachi was the Vita from the 21st cycle. Which, I mean, not a ton of Vitas do, so. Just from the ones we have. Yo. Yay! Yo, I probably get a few cents. Definitely. I'm not complaining. Yeah. I mean, I just have, like, money I received as a gift, and that's about it. And then, like, from the period of time before quarantine hit that I had a job. I taught karate, but then quarantine. Adios. Teaching karate was fun though. Even though really I feel like being an instructor there, it's like half the time no, like a quarter of the time you're actually teaching and the rest of your job is you're basically the janitor. Because I mean, if you work there, you're both teaching and cleaning, so it's just, yeah, this is fun. That sounds awful. Wall sits in general are awful, so yeah, that sucks. Uh, and to answer your question, yes, I do have a black belt. The testing was miserable. Yeah. I mean, unless it was just teaching the lower ranks, which, like, you can do, but definitely couldn't, like, teach the higher ranks like that, probably. Yeah, definitely. I mean, just in general, if you were a higher rank, it was pretty common for you to help out teaching the lower ranks. Just because there's only so many instructors. So it'd usually be like... So it'd typically be like, there'd be days where you stripe test, and then, so of course, like, the instructors would be doing the testing, and then, like, if you needed to work more on it, you'd be sent to, like, with, an advanced belt, which basically our ranks were divided into, like, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, which each of them having, like, 3 different ranks within it. Or so. So usually, like, if you needed to work on something more to get your stripe, then you'd be sent with an advanced belt, and they'd help. But other than that, it was mostly, you know, learning with instructors. Just kind of depending. Because with the after school class especially, because, I mean, if it was, like, just the kids class, then there's a whole lot less students, like, maybe, like, anywhere from 2 to 5. Or so, very small class, but the after school class, it's like, have fun teaching like 30 kids. Of all, like, varying gauges. Because it's like, here in the after school class, you have your, little 4 or 5-year-olds over here, and then you have, like, your 14-year-olds. And you're trying to teach them all at once, so it's just kind of chaos. That's where you'd usually have, like, your main instructor and then assistant instructor, and also grab some advanced belts to help. Because, like, the advanced belts were typically older students anyway. Most of the time. Actually, I don't think I knew any advanced belt that, like, wasn't at least, like, 11, 12 maybe. And then, I mean, if you were a black belt, like, whether you were an instructor or not, you usually helped out anyway. Make merch on Roblox and I'll buy it. I mean, maybe, but I don't know how to make merch on Roblox. I'm not skilled in the making of Roblox clothing. So I'd probably have to grab Tyus and have him help, because he does more of that Roblox stuff. Also, I don't even know what I'd want to make anyway. Yo guys, just get premium and just, like, sit in our group's game. That's how we pay Vintaler. VIP game passes and like older like tycoon games be like. Uh-huh. Look, you get to go into like this VIP lounge. And is there anything like beneficial in that area? No. You gotta sit there and be cool. It's just the flex zone. Yeah. Pay to win. Pay to win hide and seek version. Man. You see, I wish that, like I say, I wish I could develop games, and I'm like, you know, I do have access to many resources that could help me learn how to develop games. I'm just not going to actually go through and learn it. So instead I'm just gonna say I wish I could develop games. Without having to learn how to develop games. Then I could make some cool stuff, but yeah. Cause it's like, sometimes. Not a whole ton, but sometimes. It's a lot of work. So just kind of I have to be in the mood. Like the height chart. I work on it occasionally. Yeah. That's when I lose motivation to do stuff. It's like, well, it's all gone. It's like playing Sims and then you haven't saved after building something and then something happens, like your game crashes and it's like, well, I just lost all that progress. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. You know, speaking of saving, after working on this for like 2 hours, I should probably save this. Okay, it's currently saving. Okay, we have saved this. Nothing bad will happen now. No! That's when I just cry. That's when I'm like, guess I'll never draw this again because... yeah. And also, it will take too much time to redo. Guess this piece of art just isn't going to exist in the world. Oh, fun. It's our favorite. Gotta pay your lag tax. Playing Minecraft in a nutshell. Actually, I was Team Protect the Ender Dragon. The big part of SMP proximity. Not really big, because it was actually mostly behind the scenes, but... yeah, I did end up finding it. Yeah. I did end up telling Brian in real life, because I was like, okay, we're probably never gonna end up doing this because the server's dead now. I'm just gonna tell him what I've been doing behind the scenes. And then, like, he legitimately got mad at me for destroying the end portal. He's like, because now that's never that's not reversible. I'm like, that's the point. That's the point. Yes. I mean, you still have a solid chance of getting there because there's 100 strongholds. So unless I go and destroy every single one of them, like, it'd be really hard for you to get, like, for you not to be able to get there. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, yes, I did make the active decision to go destroy portals. And yes, I do know that that's not reversible, but that was the point. The goal was protect the dragon. If you can't go to the ends, the dragon can't die, so. That's fine. As long as it wasn't, like, murdered. We're good. I mean, she wouldn't want it to, like, die by someone slaying it. If it just, like, dies naturally, then it dies naturally. Like, that just happens. We're getting very close to finishing this. Or the line art, that is. The full thing is gonna take absolutely forever. And I have to cook dinner in like 20 minutes. Or start cooking dinner. Timing works out. Possibly. Okay, let me erase this. Oh, that's nice at least. Mm. That's unfortunate. Welcome back, Jagana. How'd you do the dishes after? Yeah, I did the dishes earlier today. Takes a bit. Okay. So, story time relating to doing dishes. So, today I had to put away, like, a couple of pictures. And I mean, it's not something I often have to put away, because it's not like it's something that's used a whole ton. Like, plates and bowls and, like, silverware. So, like, I knew where they went, but I never had to put them away before today. So today, you know, I had to put away 2 of them. And then I look to where it's supposed to go. And, like, I swear this house is built for people of, like, Nick's height. Like, it was so darn tall. I had to grab a stool, and even then I could just barely reach it. So technically it's put back away. Sure, it may not look the nicest, but I'm not tall enough. And it's not like I could climb on a counter to put it away. It's just because under that cabinet are the ovens. So it's my house is tall confirmed. Like I'm 5'5", so it's not like I'm super short. It's just that cabinet's super tall. Well, everything in this house I swear is super tall. Just so high up. So I understand why it's usually one of the parents that puts the pictures away. Huh. Okay, so I'm not considered short. So I'm not short confirmed. Hi, Fox. Dusk, on the other hand. Hmm. There you go. Dishes suck. Almost broke a glass bottle like 15 minutes ago. That's unfortunate. I am 5'5". 5'5". I only got it checked recently because I was getting an ID. So I kinda had to know it. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like that. 5'7". Nice. I know that Nyx in real life is confirmed taller than me. He's taller than me, confirmed. Not by much, but taller than me. And then Brian is like 6'4" in real life. He's kinda tall. And then Mist here is actually... How tall did I make him? Like, I know he's actually pretty tall. Let me see how tall Mist is. How tall I made him. 6'5", not including the length of horns. So Mist is, like... Alright. 15 and 5'11". I was gonna say how old Brian is, and being like, and he's 6'4", but Brian doesn't want his age to be known, so I'm gonna respect that. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna dox my brothers. Well, that's concerning. Oh. For a moment I was like, is the Lunastra theme on, and then I realized I'm not listening to Ember's playlist. There's no Lunastra theme in this playlist, and that's not even remotely close to the Lunastra theme. Huh. Okay. And yes, we're just going to not draw his hand. It doesn't exist. Mist lost his hand, confirmed. He just pulls Dusk Platinum and it's just magic. It's just ice. He has no real hands. It's just armor controlled by magic. That actually is what Dusk Platinum is, though. Like, he's just a soul, and his entire body is just made of magic. His body isn't real. He's not real. Your life has been a lie. Dusk Platinum is not real. He's just a soul. He shouldn't even be here. Why is he? And he should. He's not dead. It's just his body's not real. Everything you're seeing is a lie. And then ice. Bye. There we go. Now it's just us, chat. We're almost done. Very close to done with the outline. And then, of course, stream will end and it'll be about time I make dinner. Mikey. Because ice horns. There we go. And then just some more lines, I guess. Okay, let me turn the sketch off. And then what we'll do is we'll make that line out here at least a little lighter for now. That way you could show that's like behind. We'll just... Oh yeah, I'm going to color and shade it, just not this stream. Did I? Well, I did that on the initial outline. That's not what I meant to do. I guess this will all be one thing then. So yeah, I will, just not in this stream here. Because I need to make dinner. So we'll return to it another time. And then color and shade then. But it's definitely going to be colored and shaded. Okay. This isn't exactly how I wanted to do this, but this is how we're doing this. Go. And then this bit. And this bit over here. Yep, we shall return. It's over here. And there we go. So this is where we're going to stop for today. And then another day, I don't know when, but we'll return and we'll start doing the coloring and stuff. And then when we're done with that, we can add the owl. Here. We can add the owl and the wolf that are supposed to be there. Well, that are going to eventually be there. Yep, slowly and surely we'll work on that. That's all we'll do today. Thank you guys for hanging out, chilling. So that'll be all for this stream, I think, for today. I'll start making dinner in a bit. And I'll see you all next time. Yep, saving. There we go. I've clicked Control S for saving. So